selling, and the commission get lower, all right? But here's the thing. I want you to listen to her, right, and see what she feels at the end, right, that when she able to get this knowledge to do it after I coach her with my system, all right? So just listen to Katie for a while. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year to you as well. I know you've been doing quite good, right?
Yeah. Actually, these 2 years I did very, very good, even compared with when lockdown that time, even better.
Well done, well done.
Yeah. I want to tell everyone is actually after I started 2021 lockdown. So I think Aaron know that I was lost that time. We don't know, suddenly don't know how to find, especially car, you have to find, they want to test drive all things, But I learned from Aaron is patient and find their weakness. We are like doctor, they are like
Patience.
patient. So they need help, we go and help. After help already, they will come to you every time.
So right now is you're having a lot of referrals already?
Yeah, a lot of work, but at least, I can say it's even lockdown that time, and surprising is lockdown that time, 2021 meanings like the income, total income even higher than there's no lockdown. I'm surprised also, even though I have
Wonderful.
award.
And that's Katie, everybody. Isn't that amazing? You listen to what she said. During lockdown that time, she can do better than no lockdown. Why? Because she's doing the things that other people don't do. Right? Now, is it fair to say, right, being like her, if you can do what she do, there's a lot of work that need to get done to get higher income. Yes? And that's why she needs to do it. So, question is, right, how many of you would like to learn and know how she did it actually, right, in order to get higher income? And how many of you want to be like her? Like, during lockdown, right, even when emergency, you actually get a skill that can actually make money. Make sense? So you have to get committed to yourself, right? You have to tell this to yourself, because I can't tell this to you. I can't commit to you. You have to commit to yourself, right? I can do the commitment for you. You have to want to make a decision today, right? Who you want to be. Do you want to be this person that when any shit things happen in life, you are sitting there afraid and you don't know what to do and you're just hoping for people to help you? Or you go and back around? Or you make yourself into a person like an ultimate closer, just like Kathy, who is able to make money even when the whole world is having some kind of shitty things happening. Make sense? And that depends on what you're doing right now, okay? And what decision you make. Make sense, that? Okay? So, just like her, right, when lockdown that time, she looked for a solution when she got stuck. She don't just sit around and wait for opportunity to come. She created her own opportunity. Make sense, right? Like yesterday, I told you guys, right, it's either you can wait for opportunity or you create your own opportunity. So she actually created her own opportunity. And creating opportunity requires you to do the things that you never did before. And requires you to do the hard things, requires you to do the things that people don't dare to do. And that's the only way that you can get out of any kind of situation. Because chances are 99% of the people fear the same thing. Agree or not? Yes. Most have the same fear. And if you break out from that fear and you just do it even though you got a fear, right, you will be taking 2-3 steps ahead compared to people that's not doing it. Alright? And the thing that she did, that I shared with her, right, is on how you want to get back to the customer. I'm going to share with you on day 4. But more importantly, I'm going to share this with you first, which is the 3-step formula on how to get more customers. And I'm sure as some of you may have already listened to this. But bear with me first, because I want to go in a little bit of details, because most people, right, even though they know this, right, they miss step 3. They don't know what the hell is step 3. And even they know it, right, they don't know how to do it correctly. Right? So this is one big secret I want to share with you. Okay? Now, the first step, if you want to get more customer, right, I'm going to keep it very simple, very direct, and direct to the truth. Which is, number 1, you got to attract. If you want people to come to you, you have to know how to attract them to come to you. Make sense? And when you go and find people, right, means you have to refine your approach on how you want to approach people so that people will respond to you. Make sense, right? Alright? So, right, just to let you understand, attract, right, in the sales world, we call this inbound. What do I mean by inbound? It's something like fishing. If you go and fishing, you use a fishing line, you put the line down to the water, right? Then you put a big fat juicy worm here, okay? Oh my god, my drawing. Okay, big fat juicy worm or whatever it is, okay, inside the water. When you try to fish for the fish, right, do you exactly know what the fish is gonna be? No, right? So you will only know when you pull it up, correct, right? So this is what we call as marketing, right? Marketing is where you put some bait outside there right now into the market, right, and see what kind of fishes come to you, but you can't know the quality, so you have to go and check, you have to talk, you have to qualify. Make sense? Means the fish will go and initiate the contact first, right? Like they go and bite the bait first. Make sense? So this is where prospect initiate the contact when you do the marketing, right? Maybe prospect is actually doing some kind of searching, reading a blog, right? Reading an article, attending a webinar, maybe leaving their contact on a website to get a free ebook. Maybe they saw an advertisement somewhere and they wanted to get in touch, right? This type of prospect are more aware and more engaged. And when you do this kind, right, it's going to take a lot more time if you do it organically. And also if you pay for it, right, it's going to cost you for sure because it's fast. All right. And the second way is approach. Approach means outbound in the sales world. Outbound is just like spear fishing. So if you go to spear fishing, right, when you go to the river, obviously you want to find some place where you can see the river very clearly, not murky water. When you see the fish, right, you can exactly know the size of the fish, what kind of fish you want, is it the right fish, then only you found the right fish, you go and spear it. Make sense? And you go and catch the fish. So meaning, right, the sales rep, which is the fisher, have to initiate the contact first by either cold calling, cold emailing, cold messaging, cold approaching, cold canvassing, right? Where the prospect have no idea who you are in the beginning, unless you're probably warm calling today to your friends, right? Makes sense or not, everybody? Okay, everybody understand these two ways? But here's the real secret. A lot of people knows how to pay money to do this, but many salespeople, about 80-90% of them, fail to do this. They are very bad at approaching. They just wanted to wait for customers to come because it feels easy, but not willing to spend money, and they keep on waiting, and they don't get results. So the best way, right, for anyone to survive in this sales field is, number one, you know how to cold approach and do this approach, right, correctly. And then after that, right, when you make some money, you can invest into attracting. Is this making sense? Because, right, this is the thing that is hardest thing to do, that nobody wanted to do. Make sense? If you got a choice, do you want to do it? You don't want to do it, right? Correct, not? But if I tell you, right, cold approaching is much more effective than attracting when you got zero resources. And if cold attracting can lend you, because cold approaching, right, can actually lend you deals that you never know you can actually get one, right? But of course, right, when there's something so attractive as the track here, right, then everybody would be asking me, Aaron, which one is the better option here? My advice is this: don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because, right, if you only do this, and one fine day Facebook closed down, maybe they don't laugh. Maybe one fine day they increase their cost of advertising. Then you got no money to pay for advertising. Then you do not know how to go cold approach. Then what to do? Go back to work, is it? So the people that can go do this, right, are the strongest salespeople, and they make the most money one. So question is, do you want to do the hard things so that you can make money? Or do you want to do the easy things and you get easy, little money? You got to make a choice today. I can't make that choice for you. Right? Which one do you want to do? Right? Even though I will give you some of the ways, right, to get prospect here today, you will still need to do some kind of approach, right? Is that making sense? And there's no other ways to get prospect already. These are the two simplest way and the most basic way. Alright? And some of you are asking, okay, I want easy one. I don't need to use money one. This is not the class for you. Go outside of this class. There's a leave button over there. Please leave. That's not even the right question to ask. This kind of mindset, right, is the mindset that will actually keep you out of being very good in your life. If you want everything easy and you don't want to use any single money at all, then I think you got to question how you think and who you are listening to in your life lah. Make sense, right? If you think you want everything simple and easy and everything passed down to you, spoon feed to you, right? Unless you're born like a royalty, if you're not having a silver spoon or a gold spoon in your mouth when you're born, right? Then don't even talk about something like that. Make sense, right? Right? The moment you talk about something like that, right, it shows me who you are today. It shows me that you are a person that's not even worth, right, for anyone to spend their time on you. Make sense, right? Very simple. If you are a customer, right, do you want to actually spend time with a salesperson who actually will go through all the hard things to do things to find out about you, or you want to meet somebody who take the easy way out one? What will a salesperson that take the easy way out, right, will do for you if any shit happens? Potentially screw you up, right? Make sense or not? If you appreciate the people that will take the hard way of doing things, and that's how they do things, how they do everything, you will respect them. If the person is always taking the easy way out, nobody's going to give any chance to you. Make sense or not? Not even a billionaire, he said, I want to donate 200 million out to people. And he say, wow, this person taking the easy way out, the other person doing all the hard things, I'd rather give the person who do the hard things. Make sense? Okay? How you think and how you do things is how you do everything. Alright? And thank you as well for listening to this. Yes, I don't want to sound like a broken record lah. Alright? And by the way, here's a thing that you need to understand. Okay? A crack is where they go and find you. Approach is where you go and find them. But both of these things, right, a lot of people miss out is this third thing. Which is, today, no matter you attract or approach, right, to get customer, you need to add value first. Make sense? And this add value, a lot of people are having a different concept about adding value. Because, first of all, right, they don't even understand what the word value is. Now, how many of you, right, would love to learn a way for you to understand simply what value is and you can immediately use it to give value to your customers? I have to say with me lah, in this training, you cannot just go off and everything lah, alright? If you just go off and come back, go off and come back, right, then I think you wouldn't be able to learn anything, alright? I'm going to talk about it later, but before we talk about it, right, so here's the thing. A lot of people, right, don't even afraid to give out something first or being afraid to invest something to the customers because they fear being taken advantage. Right? Agree or not? Like, sometimes you say, when I spend time with customer, then how? When I don't do this, then the customer don't give me the sale, how? If you keep on thinking, what if the customer don't give me sale? What if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, right? So you ask yourself today, did you have a lot of customer or not if you keep on doing that? If not, right, that means something is wrong. That means your mindset, how you think and what you believe is wrong. Make sense? And if you keep doing that, do you think you're going to change the situation? No, right? So you got to be able to do something new. Is this making sense to everybody? Right? Now, in a while, we're going to talk about value. But before that, here's the thing. I want you to look at, right, I want to share with you one thing that you want. That once you look at it, right, this will give you the highest chance to succeed in prospecting, to get customers, right? Whether you want to choose to attract or approach, right? And I will always tell you, please go and learn how to do this. The most important thing that will actually give you the highest chance to succeed in this game, besides adding value, is this: source of leads. Many people don't even look at this. They just ask, I want to get prospect. I want to go and meet people. Okay lah, go meet people, that's it. They don't even know where to get source of leads. Sources of leads is like water sources. Let's say today you're very thirsty. A pipe water like this, right, with a tap, with one drop of water like this, will cure your thirst, or you have a never-ending waterfall like that. Which one is better? Waterfall or the pipe? Obviously waterfall, right? If you're answering pipe, right, then I think maybe my English got some problem, is it? Alright. Okay, cool. We all want the waterfall of prospect, right? So imagine, right, today, your prospect coming in like the waterfall like that. Do you think you don't have to worry, right? Okay? And that's what I'm going to show you, right? But before I show you, I'm going to get some clarity first. Clarity based on numbers. Now, yesterday we saw this equation, right? Correct? And let's just say today, right, you want to work on sources of leads, and if you don't change these three things, which is the conversion rate, the average transaction amount, and the frequency. You don't change all these three. You just add sources of, okay, one source you get 100 leads. All you need to do is to add a second source. So this second source in 1 month. Right? I'm just talking monthly. Yeah. 1 month, you get another 100. If this is not enough, add another one. Okay, then you get 2 extra sales. If not enough, you add another one, and it can become 300. And 300, you get 3 extra sales. And if not enough, you add another one, you get to 400 prospects, and you get to 4x your sales. Can you see the equation clearly right now, everybody? It's not about I want to look for prospects. I don't know where to get prospects. That's a wrong question to ask. The right question to ask, right, is where can I get the source of leads? What are my sources of leads that I can access right now? Then you will think differently. Make sense or not? So write this down. The quality of your questions will determine the quality of your outcome. If you ask low quality question, you get rubbish. You ask high quality question, you get results. Make sense? Okay. So the first and foremost, you must learn how to ask questions to yourself, right? And here I want to share with you 60 sources of leads. All right. Okay. Now in these 60 sources of leads, right? This is something I shared to my inner circle only, but I'm going to share with you today. And also I'm going to share with you within these 60 sources of leads, right? A few of them that can get you 100 of leads in a few hours without paying for ads. Okay. And if today you think it's very hard to get this right, leads is the least of the problem. It's the easiest thing to get. The hardest part is later. I show you what is the hardest part, okay? So, I'm going to go through these 60 sources very, very briefly. I'm not going to be able to go through step by step every single one. So, I'm just going to brief through, and things that I think is more important one, I will share with you, alright? So, number one, you can go back to your existing customer. Second, you can go back to your lost customer, the one that buy before already one, but didn't buy, okay? Or the one that you're talking to, but didn't buy. Then, you can go to other people's network. Other people get other salespeople customers, or you can get other businesses customers as well. Collaborate with these people, right? And this is the strategy that is less known by people, but there's a lot of work involved that I actually use in my selling dance machine, right? So that I can get out to 200 outlets in one single year, distributing about 500 machines. Make sense? This is what I use. Now, the fourth one is referrals. Referrals, okay, anybody here is actually depending on referral one. Like you just wait for people to refer people to you. Anybody? Got that? So if you do it for referral, right, the question is this: is it consistent or not? Hardly consistent, right? Are you happy with the results of the referral today? Are you a millionaire today because you got other people referring to you? Then why are you still waiting for referral? Why are you not actively going out? Because it's easier to wait, correct or not? It's easier to wait, phone, sit at home, do nothing and wait for people to call you. Yes? And that's why you wait. Okay? So don't do that anymore. Okay? Although this is one very good quality of leads, right? But you rarely get this. It's not consistent. Okay? The other one, phone book and Rolodex. So what is Rolodex? It's the amount of cards, business cards that you have. The thing that you use to keep the business card one. Make sense? That is the Rolodex. Or your phone book. If you open your phone book, you get more than 1,000 numbers inside there. Those are your leads. But of course, right, I'm not the only one who tells you this. There are many people, you probably have already told you about this already. You probably already know. But here's the thing. When activating a phone book, right, there is a right way of saying things, one. You need to have the right script to approach this kind of warm market of yours. Because if not, right, you approach wrongly, you will always lose the market. So, answer me honestly. How many of you have lost a lot of customers when you contacted your own phone book? Lost a lot of friends as well, and people are starting to get annoyed by you. And probably they're not talking to you already. Because of what your leaders ask you to do, because of what your boss asks you to do. sure, right? Most that contacted the phone book because you followed a way that is bad, and therefore you can't get to it. All right. So the first thing, if you want to get to phone book, right, you make sure you need to fix your screen. All right. Now, 6 is Google My Business. For you doing business one, you can Google My Business. Uh, business associations, you can join them. And then Eventbrite and Meetup. This one is 2 places online that use on networking events. Make sense? So if you want to go to a networking events, here is where you can. So anytime I talk about paid ads, means you're paying the social media, right, some kind of money so that you can do advertisement there to attract the customers. All right. LinkedIn also can do organic. So anytime I mention organic, right, it's a place where you actually do all the social media content without paying any cent. So you want to attract the right customers as well. All right, that is organic. And then LinkedIn also, you can pay money to use their software, which is a sales navigator. Go and research on that. That's very. And then there's LinkedIn groups, Facebook ads, Facebook organic, Facebook groups, Twitter paid ads, Twitter organic, YouTube organic, and YouTube paid ads. Right? Take a screenshot of this. This is your first 20. Okay, then next go to the next one. Now, 21st, 21, YouTube channel owner. Okay, this YouTube channel owner, right, you can actually go and listen to people YouTube. You find this is the person that's going to be the right customer, right, you can contact them as well, all right? Because you see, chances are when YouTube people are actually having a lot of followers and subscribers, chances are they're going to make some kind of money as well, all right? And then Instagram paid ads, Instagram organics, and Pinterest. Pinterest is a platform that you can also advertise. Okay, Pinterest got organic and paid ads as well. Pinterest is more for things that you can look at, very quite nice one. And this is also one very good quality of things. TikTok. Okay, I'll share with you something about TikTok later. TikTok is something that nobody can avoid right now. This is something that is super, super powerful and can bring people from 0 to probably doing 1 million in less than 2 to 3 months if you know how to do this, right? Later I'll share with you something about this, okay? And then search engine optimization. So if you do not know what it is, go and Google. The moment this is something to do with Google search one, okay? You optimize your website so that you can actually get ranked up high up when people search for, like, insurance or anything. Okay, go Google what it is. And if you cannot wait, this is a long-term strategy. You cannot wait for this, then use search engine marketing, where you paid for Google so that you can rank on top. All right. Different things between social media group and social media channels is groups is group. Channel is one way. So I would love to do channel as well. Okay, I'm also doing my own channel. Channel means you disseminate information so that people